Hello folks, we've made it to the end of the week again, well done. Our starter today, we're going to think about mental strategies for subtraction, and then I'm going to go over what we've done during the week on HP and best value or best buys. Okay, so let's think about subtraction for a little while. If I gave you the question, oh dear, good start, I'm on the highlighter. If I gave you the question, 85 take away 23, let's think how you would work that out. Take a moment. Okay, pause it if you're still working it out. Okay, right, so 85 take away 23. Again, like I said to you yesterday, I don't have you here to be able to tell me what your strategies are, so I'm going to just tell you what I've come across before as strategies and see which one of those you used. Maybe you even use a different one, but let's think we're looking for a strategy that we can get fixed in our heads that works all the time. And if it doesn't work all the time, it's not a strategy and you need to ditch it. Okay, so 85 take away 23. So I guess a lot of you, well, first of all, let's start by making sure we know what the answer is. It's 62. So I think a lot of you probably do 85, take away 20, and then take away 23. So 85 take away 20 is 65, take away 3 is 62. Okay, so that's one way of doing it. Then some of you maybe do that same sort of thing, but the other way around. So you maybe do 85 take away 3 and then take away 20. So 85 take away 3 is 82, take away 20 of course is 62. So there's nothing too complicated about this question because we don't have to go across 10. If we were setting this out as a chimney sum, we wouldn't need to do any borrowing. So now we need to look at more tricky ones, because you can probably work these ones out yourselves anyway without any problem. So we need to look at ones where there would be borrowing involved if it was a chimney sum. Okay, so let's change the question. Instead of 85 take away 23, we're going to go with 82 take away 25. Let's just change round where we had our units. Okay, so take a moment to work out the answer to that. Pause the video if you need a bit longer. Okay, so let's look at strategies. Okay, so some people, again, let's look at the two strategies we just talked about. You can do 82 take away 20 and then take away 5. Or you could do 82 take away 5 and then take away 20. Absolutely doesn't matter what order you do that in. Some people will do sort of a compensation thing where they take off if you round this number to the next 10. So for example, it would be 82 take away 30, but you can see we've taken away 5 too many, so you'd need to add 5 back in. So that's a way of doing it. So let's just check all these answers. So if we did 82 take away 20, we'd get 62 and then take away 5. So going across 10, that would give us 57. Try it this way. 82 take away 5 is 77. Take away 20 is 57. And then this way, 82 take away 30. So that would be 52. Add 5 is 57. So, excuse me, any of these will work. Okay. So, that's basically all I wanted to look at for strategies. So let's try another question or two. And we'll see how that works. So let's do 56 take away 38. Okay, take a moment, pause the video while you work that out. Okay, so I'm going to start going through this. I'll just show you the 3 main strategies that we've got for subtraction. We do have others as well. Okay, so we might be doing, for example, 56. Now, remember what I just said to you? Round that up to the next 10. So you're taking away too many, because that means you're then doing a very simple subtraction and a little add. Okay, so if we took away 40, we would have taken away 2 too many, so we'd have to add 2 back in. Okay, so 56 take away 40 is 16, add 2 is 18. Okay, or if we'd done it 56, take away 30, take away 8, or we could do 56, take away 8, take away 30. Okay, all of these are absolutely fine and they will all get you the answer 18. So just pay attention to which strategies work best in your head. So I'm wanting you to do these when I'm talking about mental strategies. That means I want you to do them obviously without a calculator, but also without setting out a chimney sum. Okay, so when I'm describing these strategies, I wouldn't be expecting you to write them down. I'm writing them down so that you can imagine them. Okay, so one more. Let's just do one more, and we'll talk about it rather than writing any strategies down. Okay, so I need you to just listen now. So let's start off with 93 and take away 47. Okay, take a moment, pause it, because I'm going to talk in a moment. Right, so first strategy would be 93 take away 50. Okay, so 93 take away 50 is 43. But we've taken away 3 too many, haven't we? Because we're only supposed to take away 47, but we took away 50 instead, and that gave us 43. So we need to add 3 back on, so that would be 46. Okay, we could do 93 take away 40. That would give us 53, and then take away 7, and that gives us 46. Okay, so you can see that these strategies work, but it is far harder. Excuse me, I can recognise it's far harder. It's harder for me to do it without writing it down. Okay, but the more we practice, the better we get at this kind of thing. Okay, well done. So we're going to go on to reminding ourselves about hire purchase. I'm only going to do one example of hire purchase and one example of best value, because it's Friday and I'm giving you a bit of a break by doing a shorter lesson. Okay, so we're going to look at an iPhone 11 128GB, and this is information from the Apple Store. So if we were to pay cash price, we would be having to hand over £779 for that phone. But they do a hire purchase arrangement where you pay a £20 deposit, a monthly instalment of £31.99, and that lasts for 2 years. Okay, so basically what we can do then, I want us to work out the total amount payable and the cost of the credit. So the total amount payable remember is the deposit, so that's £20, plus all the monthly instalments. So, excuse me, we've got £31.99 as a monthly instalment, and we've got 2 years of those monthly instalments. And don't forget, there's 12 months in a year, so that would be times 24. So that will give us our total amount payable. And for working out these, I don't mind if you're using a calculator, as long as you've written down this to show what it is you're working out. So we've got 20 plus £31.99 times 24. Now, you need to be careful that your calculator knows BODMAS. All right. If you've got a scientific calculator, it knows BODMAS. If you're using a phone, I think most of them do use BODMAS, especially if you turn it on its side and use a scientific calculator. But I can't guarantee that a phone does use BODMAS, so you're going to have to be careful with that, because what we don't want to work out is 20 plus £31.99 and then have the answer to that multiplied by 24. So if you're in any doubt, do the £31.99 times 24 first and then add the 20. Anyway, that will give you, £787.76. So that's the total amount payable. And then remember the cost of credit. It's not much here, is it? Cost of credit is the total amount payable. Take away the cash price, 779. Okay. So we can either do this on a calculator or without. If we're not doing it with a calculator, then we're taking away zeros from the first two. Oops, didn't mean to do that. 7 take away 9 we can't do, so we need to borrow. So 17 take away 9 is 8, and then there's nothing else there. So the cost of the credit is £8.76, which is not much, is it, compared to some of the ones we've looked at. Okay, right, so, excuse me, we'll look at a best buy now. So I've chosen McCain oven chips here, straight ones. So you can see in all three, the description is the same. It's the same item. We've got the pictures of the 3 bags, and we've got how much each bag weighs and the price. Okay, so what we're going to do to compare these is find the price per kilogram. Now remember when we were finding prices yesterday, we were looking at, for example, washing tablets, where we divided by the number of tablets to find the price per tablet. So we're going to do the same sort of thing here, but to find the price per kilogram, we're going to divide the price by the number of kilograms. So for this one, the first one, what that means is we're going to do £3.99 divided by 2.1. Okay, for the second one, we're going to do the price, that's £3.29, divided by the number of kilograms, so that's 1.6. And for the third one, it already is a kilogram, so we know that the price per kilogram is £2.29. Okay, so we then go back to the first one. Remember, we'll need to calculate unless you know your 2.1 times table. So we're going to do 3.99 divided by 2.1 to get the price per kilogram. And that answer comes up as 1.9. Okay, but remember we need to make that look like money. So 1.9 as money is £1.90. Remember, we add the extra 0 to make it 2 decimal places. Okay, the second size of bag, the 1.6 kilogram bag, we do £3.29 divided by 1.6, and the answer the calculator gives us is 2.05625. So remember, we need to round that to 2 decimal places, and this 6 here tells you need to move that 5 up 1. So the price per kilogram for this is £2.06. Okay, so our prices per kilogram, we've got £1.90 for that bag, £2.06 for that bag, and £2.29 for that bag. So we can see that the best value bag is the first one, because the price per kilogram is £1.90 rather than £2.06 or £2.29. Okay, so we can just write that down. The 2.1 kilogram bag is the best value, as the cost per kilogram is £1.90. Okay, there are other ways of doing that. We could have found the cost per 100 grams or whatever, but as long as we pick something to compare, so we need the price per one or whatever it is, kilogram or 100 millilitres or whatever. Okay, so well done with that. So we had a nice short lesson today, so we're going to leave it at that, and I will see you on Monday, and I'll set you some work to do based on the recap that we've done today. Okay, see you later.